In this video, we're going to show you how you can defeat the fire-type Hisuian Typhlosion. In this video, we're going to show you a build using Goodra in order to beat the Fire Tera type 7-star Hisuian Typhlosion. Now, first things first, we have to activate the raid in our game, and we're going to go to Pokeportal to do this. We're going to go down to Mystery Gift, and we're going to check Pokeportal news. Once you do this, it will update the raid for your game. You will have to have internet access for this to work. And now if we check the map, we should be able to find that black crystal raid somewhere in the world. And this is it right over here, the fire type icon in a black crystal raid. Okay, we're at the black crystal raid now. Now we're going to look at the Pokemon of choice we're going to be using is Goodra. This is a build my friend Tony shared entirely with me. I actually didn't design any of this at all. So shout out to Tony if this works. Now this is a Goodra that has the Tera type for water. You have to make sure it has the water Tera type. You have to make sure it's level 100. The held item we're using is the Shell Belt. So every time we hit, we gain health back from the damage we do. You'll also want to make sure it either has best IVs in all slots or hyper train them. I'm going to go ahead and hyper train mine using a bottle cap that will hyper train all of its stats to the maximum that they can be. This gives them 31 points to each single stat. Now, if you look at our stats over here, you should know that we're using the modest nature. And this is going to give us a 10% increase to special attack for a 10% decrease to physical attack. We also have the ability Hydration, which cures the Pokemon's status conditions during rain, which is the whole setup we have here with Rain Dance. We're going to take away Sunny Day from Typhlosion and we're going to make it rain. We're going to make it rain. And if I press the L bumper over here, you'll see that our EVs are spread into 252 EVs into special attack and 252 EVs into HP. The final EV you can put wherever you want. I put it in defense. For our moves of choice over here, we have Rain Dance, which is going to allow us to summon a heavy rain that falls for 5 turns, powering up our water type attacks and also lowers the power of fire type attacks, which is what the Hisuian Typhlosion is going to use. So this both buffs us and debuffs the Typhlosion. Now, Surf is going to be our main attack, but we're not going to use that just yet. We're actually going to want to try to Terastallize into our water type as soon as we can, and we can do that by using Acid Spray to harshly lower the target's special defense so that our attacks do a ton more damage. We also have Tearful Look. If the Hisuian Typhlosion decides to buff itself and make it stronger, we can always use this to lower its attack and special attack stats so that it doesn't hit you so hard. If you use this a couple times, eventually the Typhlosion is not going to be able to actually do damage to you. But I'm going to show you in the raid how to do this. You'll have all of these moves except Surf. Surf you will have to learn as a TM move. All right, so let's go ahead and do this raid. So we're going to challenge this one alone. Now in the raid, you're going to go ahead and you're just going to wait until Typhlosion uses Sunny Day. Don't make any movements. It will use Sunny Day. You just have to give it a few seconds. You'll see here, even though you have the ability to like do battle right now, you just wait just a few more seconds. The Sunny Day will come out. And you'll see here it is. Typhlosion use Sunny Day. And then now we're going to replace the Sunny Day with Rain Dance so that we don't waste any moves in our first turn and then the Typhlosion goes twice. So now it's starting to rain, which is perfect. So we start the battle with the Rain Dance right after Sunny Day. And then we're going to go into an Acid Spray. So there's our first Acid Spray. Now Typhlosion usually resets its stats at this point, so it kind of removes the loweredness of that. You'll see right over here, remove negative effects from itself, so that Acid Spray kind of did nothing to it, but it's fine. Acid Spray does damage, so if we can do a bunch more of these, we can Terastallize eventually. So we're going to use another Acid Spray. There's the second Acid Spray. Then we're going to use the third Acid Spray. It's going to steal our Tera Orb charge, so we're going to actually have to use Acid Spray 4 times. So this is the third one. And then we use the fourth Acid Spray right over here. There's the fourth Acid Spray that goes out. It should shield itself right about this point. You can see here's the shield gathering around it. And now we are able to Terastallize, but you'll notice our rain is gone. So we need to Terastallize and use Rain Dance immediately. We need this rain to debuff its attack damage immediately. Here's our Rain Dance going out. Nice and easy. It's going to buff us and it's going to debuff the Typhlosion's fire damage. It's going to nullify the stat changes and abilities affecting our side, which is fine because we're debuffing it instead. And now we can spam Surf. Here's our Surf attack, and this is the move we're going to be using of choice with our Tera type, with all the debuffs on Typhlosion, and do a ton of damage. As you can tell, we just deleted like half its shield. Maybe more than half its shield, like 70% of its shield. And we healed to like full. Then we're going to go ahead and use Surf again, and this should go ahead and break it straight out of its shield phase. You can see our HP is fine. We're still on like 300 HP. Our second Surf goes out, and kaboom! There we go. Shield gone. The shield is gone. And now we're going to use Surf again, and I think this should actually end the battle, if I'm not mistaken. With the amount of damage we did with the shield, this should finish it off immediately. There we go. Now it's done. 3 Surfs, and boom, Typhlosion is deleted, and that is how you can beat this raid. Here are the rewards for beating the Hisuian Typhlosion in this 7-star raid. Some pretty decent stuff here. You can go ahead and farm this if you want to. You can do this raid over and over as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Good luck, and thank you so much for watching.